Hello there everyone and welcome to Joe's Bus Train Nick Adventures YouTube channel, and this is a live stream credit to IK Bus Travelling, and we are going along the 28 service from the Queen Elizabeth Hospital down to Cofton, Hackett. Now, as you know, when IK Bus Travelling filmed this route, it was operated from Yardley Wood Garage, but was transferred over to when it was known as the 20 route. It was 2023 when the 20 was transferred from Yardley Wood to West Bromwich. The reason why it was transferred from Yardley Wood to West Brom, because obviously there were staff shortages going on at the time, and West Bromwich, they lost a handful of rooms and they had enough space to cater for the 20 service. So they took over the success of the running of the 20 from the QE Hospital down to Cofton, and that saw West Bromwich Garage expand further because the 48, which used to continue on to Northfield, was just shortened to QE, with West Bromwich expanding further downwards towards Longbridge and onto Hackett. However, when they had the 20 to Cofton, that didn't last really long because the 20 on the Cofton section became the new 20A, and the 20, well, was integrated in with the 144A from Longbridge to Bromsgrove, creating a link from Bromsgrove to the QE Hospital and through into West Bromwich. So there was a West Bromwich to Bromsgrove link, a bit like an interworking how they used to do with the 436 Shrewsbury Bridge North and then into the 9 to Wolverhampton. They've actually done something similar with this route to Cofton line. So anyway, we're now at the Aston Webb Boulevard, and in front is Enviro 400 NMC, working the X21 to Bartley Green, run from Birmingham Central. So the 20 was previously known as the X20, but from the 1st of June, this route is the 28 to Cofton is going to cease operating, unfortunately. So here's the details on the West Midlands Bus Users Group. Measure was good today, Wolverhampton bus line, that's good. So anyway, there's the Sainsbury's over here at Selly. Now, this is credit to IK Travelling. If you want to watch his channel, just hover over to watch his channel, because he does a lot of great videos, and he does a lot of good videos, so I'm sure you'll enjoy some of his videos, because they're very brilliant. So anyway, here is the changes that's happening in June. So so here's the information regarding to the change. So the service 20 and 20I will be withdrawn, and the service 20 is going to be replaced by the new X20 service between Birmingham and Bromsgrove via University, Selly, Northfield, Redknapp, Rubery, Catsill and Sidemore. And so that's going to be good. So there'll be a Birmingham to Bromsgrove service once again. Since the days of the former First Bus 144 that used to be the historic service from Birmingham to Worcester. And now we're going to have like a Birmingham to
smooth, lightning fast
service on a
M125
regular basis. Well, a Birmingham to Worcestershire service more regularly. Well, from central Birmingham. Because even though you do have the 50A that goes to Redditch, but that's only during the peaks, but at least we're starting to get a regular service back into Birmingham again from Bromsgrove. It's a pretty shame that first didn't reintroduce the 144 Birmingham, but it's good to see that NX20A Going to have the X20, X20 Brom reintroduced and run to Bromsgrove. And of course, it will be platinum buses, so it more than likely, and it would just like compete with the other services that go off the Birmingham boundary, with the likes of the X1 that goes through the countryside over to Coventry, also along with the X3 up to Ridgefield, and of course the X51 into Canada. So here we are in Celio. This is Celio. So Monday to Saturday daytime service will operate every half an hour between Birmingham and Rednall, providing additional capacity alongside the X21 and the X22 between the city centre and the university station, with alternate journeys continuing to Bromsgrove hourly. Sunday journeys operate hourly through to Bromsgrove, an improvement on the current 2-hour frequency. So that's going to be good that the National Express are going to continue running the Bromsgrove service, because they've made a massive change since because they've done a bit of a massive change lately, improving the bus services. So they've done a very massive change, improving, like especially following the Bromsgrove, that 144A, which was run from Yardley Wood between Bromsgrove and Longbridge, since the 144 came to an end. And obviously, as you know, it operated on a 70-minute frequency, only operated Monday to Saturdays. There was no late evenings or Sundays. But when the 20 came along, that changed everything. That started to be introduced on late evenings and also Sundays. Now we've got the X20 running into City again, so that's going to possibly it's going to be probably give a good hope for the people who relied on the former service, because obviously a lot of people miss the 144 from Birmingham to Worcester, because I remember going on the 144 on that last trip. And anyway, here are traffic lights. So please consider to subscribe. So we're now going down the A38 of Bristol Road South. So as you know, the A38 of Bristol Road South also takes you further down towards the Lydia Tash interchange, where the M5, obviously at the time of filming, the link on this line was run from Yardley Wood. So when the X20 first ran between Birmingham and Cofton, it was run from Birmingham Central, and then it was numbered the 20 and transferred to Yardley Wood, was interworked with the 27 that went round towards Maypole Way. But obviously, as you know, the route was downgraded from the beloved platinum buses to Scania, which are single deckers, and obviously the reason why single deckers had to be operated on the 20 because the interworking on the 27, as because the 27 can't take double decker buses due to a low bridge on the line. So we're going down the busy Bristol Road South, so we're going by Pebble Mill. Unless Pebble Mill was so Pebble Mill, as you know, was the former broadcast centre for the BBC, and also that was where Nicholas Davis first transmitted from. So if you remember, it was transmitted from Pebble Mill, just to clarify, was just after Birmingham City Centre. So Pebble Mill was the transmitted location for when the BBC Midlands Today programme was broadcasted from, before it moved over to. So what would you do if you were on a bus that couldn't slow down? Well, it would get, obviously this has been edited into a time-lapse version. So if you hadn't watched IK Bus Travelling, he actually makes his videos into time-lapse, so it makes you think the buses are going faster or they could go into slow motion. So yeah, it is a decent route to the because I can edit these videos myself. So we're now just heading along on the X20 service. So we're not the X20, so we're on the 20 down to the QE hospital. QE, down to Cofton, Hackett. So 28, sorry, hospital. I've just been getting it all wrong. So anyway, we're on the 28 down to Cofton, Hackett. A brilliant service. It will be missed when the X20 is introduced as part of the changes that are happening in June. Because I am going to try and get credit from some people, but even though I can't make most of the routes that getting changed, but some of them I'm having to do remote. So coming up on the left-hand side is the hospital here in Northfield. So we're now in Northfield, and this is the Royal Orthopaedic Hospital. So this is the Royal Orthopaedic Hospital here in Northfield. So we're now in Northfield. So Northfield, you get connections here to Maypole, and also you get connections to other variety of destinations. So this is Northfield now, so you can see Northfield's coming up now. So we're now in Northfield. So as you know, this area comes under the TFWN boundary. So the authorities for this for the area like Birmingham, Dudley, Wolverhampton, Sandwell, Walsall, and Coventry come under the TFWN boundary. Places like Bromsgrove, Kidderminster, Reading, Worcester, they come under Worcestershire County Council. Telford, Ludlow, Bridgenorth, Shrewsbury, they come under Shropshire Council, whilst Hereford comes under Herefordshire Council. So speaking of Hereford, I am gonna do something about Hereford very soon. So just stay tuned. It might be an actual version or it might be a virtual. Who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So here we are in Northfield. So this is Northfield right now. So just by the Grosvenor Shopping Centre, the Northfield Shopping Centre. Not much a major shopping centre, it's like a small shopping centre, like a small shopping precinct. So here's the shopping centre, the Northfield Shopping Centre. We did have a Sainsbury's in here, but Sainsbury's moved to a newer site and was subsequently taken on by Wilko, but Wilko soon pulled out after the company went bust. So here we are on the busy Northfield High Street. As you can see, it's a very busy high street. You can bypass Northfield if you want to. You don't have to go through the high street itself. You can actually bypass Northfield High Street, like going along the main Bristol Road. So lights turn to green, so we should be continuing on the journey. Just to get scared in Northfield. How cool! So you can like and share all videos. Consider to subscribe and like and share all videos. You can see there's savers. We are still stuck at traffic or antisocial behaviour, I suppose. Yeah, it does happen around those certain areas. Like I get a little bit uncomfortable with ASBOs myself, especially when them acting bizarre. So I thought, don't get involved with those people because you don't know what's going to happen. So anyway, so we're just still at queue. Traffic lights here in Northfield can be a bit of a nightmare, but we're continuing on our journey. So there's a McDonald's, a Heron Food. Another set of shops here. We're now coming to one of the bus stops, just by the Max building. So as you know, the pavement's a little bit wide here in Northfield. It's wider, so it's easier for people to manoeuvre around.
Thank you.
It's easy for people to manoeuvre around in the area. So obviously doing this, because obviously with this route being changed to the X20 starting from June, it's going to be a bit of an emotional time to lose the 20 and 20A, with the 20 being transferred from with the 20A being transferred, with the route being transferred from West Brom to Birmingham Central. So that means West Brom will have the 48 extended back to Northfield along the Central route, and the 20 that will just be continued. So everybody to be an Empire, which used to be a Woolworths. Now Woolworths was a good cornerstone on the British High Street until the recession hit in 2008. It was a difficult time for retail sectors. So here we are, just now at so we're now at Northfield right now. So this is at the top of town here in Northfield. Well, on the top of the High Street here in Northfield, and we're en route now to continue on the journey towards as you can tell, we're still stuck at traffic lights. We'll be getting back onto this main Bristol Road shortly. So as you know, the Bristol Road goes all the way down towards, as you know, it's actually the gateway line as it goes all the way down towards Bristol. So there's a motorcycle. Scan your OmniLink, he's just about to pass us now. Oh,
Pick up the Google Pixel 9 Pro with O2
Bear with me, I'll just
and
skip
save
the
up to
advert
7.
shot. There's the 20 doing hospital bound. Scan your OmniLink, so traffic light should be changing shortly to green. Now scan your OmniLink so usually operated with various depots such as Wood, Hackett Green, Birmingham Central, Perry Bar, Warsaw and West Bromwich. Whilst Prince hit the longer vehicles they've got is V7s, Warsaw has V7s, so does Wolverhampton, but West Brom, Birmingham Central, Perry Bar, Hackett Green and Northwood don't. Well, Hackett Green now have V7s now, but the other Birmingham depots don't unless they do. But here we are, we're now at so just now back on the main Bristol Road South, so this is going to take us down towards Longbridge now. So going left goes towards Kings Heath, Kings Norton and Cotteridge. So going down now towards Cotteridge. So this goes down towards Cotteridge now. Well, that way goes down towards Cotteridge, and now we're going down to Longbridge. This used to be the home of the old MG Rover plant. So there's the Longbridge Social Club. So this is where the 144 used to come down. Of course, you've got the 61 and 63 that still cover this part of the route, which is used by the Geminis. So there's a fire station right there. So we've got the fire station. coming down the road now. This is a very, very nice, as you can see there's some red lampposts, which I used to refer to as the Virgin Train style lampposts. Don't know why I painted them red, but they do fit perfectly with the new TFWN sector. That's really good how they've done that, painted them in red, so it fits in with TFWN. So 63 and 14, well 63, well the 144 at the time did come down here when it went all the way to, I think, yeah, the electric buses are better than the petrol, than the old petrol, because obviously they produce less fumes on the road, because I know a lot of people don't like the fumes as much, even though the electrics do have teething troubles, but obviously they do get used to them. They are brilliant, the electrics are. And I do like the electric buses, like I did do a short hop on the 6. Yeah, and yeah, I do like double deckers. One of my favourite double decker buses is the 400 MMCs and the standard E400. Even the Dennis Stridman X400s and the Geminis and the Street Decks and the quite a few. I did also love the Spectra as well, and I do like the Claxton President. The single decks I do like is the Mark 1 B7s, D200s, the Street Lights, also the Octaves, like the Solos, the SRs, the Tempos, the Metro Cities, and the Vertas. So I do like them, and I do like the Pulsars as well, the BDL Pulsars. So we're now en route down towards Cofton. So we're now on our way down towards Cofton. So here we are at Longbridge. So we're now at Longbridge. So we're now coming towards Longbridge right now. So there's Bournemouth College view on our side. So there's that iconic structure just right in front. The longest time I've ever sat on the bus is probably having to be when I did the 144 from Birmingham to Worcester as well. That was one of the longest journeys I've done. It was a 9-minute one all the way to Telford from Wolverhampton through Bridgemore. So anyway, here we are at Bourneville College. So this is Bourneville College. So you can see there are the new buildings here at so you can see there's the new buildings here at Longbridge. Now Longbridge is like a new town as well, just like a bit like Telford, but more on an outdoor setting. And Longbridge they do have like an Marks and Spencer's, department store and M&S. We've also got Sainsbury's, Swift's Toy Superstores, and also you've got a handful of different companies here. Oh, the outer circle route. Oh, that's a good route, the outer circle. And then, of course, we've got the inner circle. So we're now following the direction to Redditch and Rednall. And so this is the Licky Road, the B4021. The B4021 now. I would stream a bus simulator, but one of the best ones I could stream is City Bus Manager. So we're now coming to Rednall. Well, I'm not a driver, so one of my favourite routes, I do like the rural services. So we're now coming up to Cofton, Hackett, where we're joining up with the 202 service, which goes from Howser into Bromsgrove. So we're now coming into Worcestershire. So NX20A did do a part Worcestershire area before they took to Bromsgrove, which is called Cofton, Hackett, which includes Worcestershire and the London boundary, and also part of the Bromsgrove district, partially. So we're now coming round to the terminus, but obviously when NX20A port this area, you'll still have the 145 and 144, 145 and 145 day that goes from Longbridge and the Morrison Bridge, which is either on Bromsgrove and even up to Wedgwood Roll. I've never done the Wolverhampton tram, so anyway, that's it. End of the video. Thank you for watching.